Hello and welcome back again to this channel where we talk about the basic medical information making a difference. Kindly, if today is your first time, consider to subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to check on this channel. In the next few minutes, we're going to look at another urinary tract problem, which is urinary incontinence. Kindly watch the video till the end, and my name is Rebecca Morangi, and this is the best place to be. What do we mean when you talk of urinary incontinence or involuntary urination? You can describe this in different ways. One is the loss of bladder control or uncontrollably leaking urine. Also can be an accidental passing of urine. This condition mostly it's seen in older adults and women who have given birth or gone through menopause. Some people who have got UTIs, the urinary tract infections, can experience this problem, all having what we call pelvic floor disorders. And also those who have prostate issues, especially the enlarged prostate. So this condition actually is an inevitable consequence of aging. The urinary system, if we can have a recap of what we did in one of the videos so that we get to understand more about this. It contains of the kidneys, you have the two kidneys, the two ureters, the bladder, the urethra, and also we have the sphincter muscles. All these have got different functions. The kidneys act as a filter of your body. The ureters, after the kidneys has done its process of filtration, the waste chemicals and water flows to the two ureters, which connects to the bladder, which acts as a temporal storage. So when the bladder is full, the brain sends a signal that it's time to urinate. So the bladder, which is a temporal storage, opens voluntarily. Remember we mentioned of the sphincter muscles. The sphincter muscles, actually it governs the bladder, the opening and closing of the bladder. So the bladder will open and the urine will flow freely out of the body. So when your system is not working properly, automatically you will have this condition of urinary incontinence. But when the system is working properly, you have time to get to a bathroom before needing to urinate. So that is basically what happens in this condition. What are the symptoms of this urinary incontinence? Urinary incontinence has got a symptom of what we call minor leaks of urine, which could be small to moderate amount of urine more frequently. What are the types of urinary incontinence? One is what we call stress incontinence. Two is what we call overflow incontinence. Three, urge incontinence. Four, functional incontinence. Five, mixed incontinence. When we talk of stress incontinence, this is when you leak urine or leaking of urine during activities, and the reason being pressure is exerted on your bladder. Which are some of the activities? One is when you are lifting something heavy. When you lift something heavy, you exert more pressure on your bladder. Another thing is when you are coughing Another activity is when you are sneezing, when you laugh or laughing, exercising. Take an example when you jump. This happens when the pelvic muscles are very weak and they no longer support your pelvic organs as they should. Remember, we mentioned this condition happens to women, especially those who have given birth. So when you give birth, these pelvic muscles, they become weak. And if somebody doesn't start doing exercise as early as possible, you will automatically find yourself falling in this category. And also the weakening of the sphincter muscles contribute to this. What of overflow incontinency? Overflow incontinency, this is when your bladder doesn't empty completely each time you urinate. So when you move around, you will automatically have leaks of urine flowing. Urge incontinency, this is when you have an intense urge to urinate. It can be caused by an infection, what we call neurological disorders, or diabetes. What of functional incontinence? Functional incontinency is when the physical or mental impairment keeps you from making it to the toilet. Take an example of somebody suffering from arthritis and you cannot maybe unbutton your clothes quickly. So this physical impairment will keep you from making it to the toilet early enough to empty your bladder. And finally, when we mention of mixed incontinency is when you have an experience of more than one type of these types of incontinency. You can have a combination of stress incontinency and urge incontinency. All functional incontinency. If incontinency is affecting your quality of life, it's important to seek medical advice. Why? Because this condition, it can cause or restrict your activities and also limit your social interaction with people. If you have a such like condition, it can bar you from going to meet with people because you know what happens to your body. So it will limit some of your day-to-day activities and so also limit your social interactions with people. And also it can negatively impact your quality of life. Oh yes, because now you cannot really do things the way you are supposed to do when you have your health in a good condition. It can also indicate that you have a serious underlying condition which will need more investigation, and also it will cause somebody to risk the falls. Take an example of older people. When you feel the urge now, an example of urge incontinence, you want to rush to the bathroom and empty your bladder. So you risk your life from falling. So it's high time for us to detect any of these urine incontinence and seek help as early as possible. Up to this level, I believe you have understood what we mean when we mention of urinary incontinence problem, and you have got to differentiate the different types of urine incontinence. And it's good to seek help or medical advice because this condition can in one way or the other affect the quality of life. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Let's meet in the next video.